Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Europa Universalis 4, Brandenburg. We're currently sitting out a bit of aggressive expansion at the moment. You know, people don't seem to like it that we took Stolp and then also vassalized Mecklenburg in the same time. Saxony has 37 aggressive expansion with us. We have 21 with Bohemia. Poland doesn't really care that much, but you know, we don't want a coalition of people around us to start hating us. We'll have to wait like 10 more years, really, to get a good war going. Unless, of course, we get attacked ourselves, in which case, you know, we will defend ourselves. We will fight back with all our might. Now, just looking at this list over here, disputed succession. If the Palatinate ruler lives for a while and then never seems to get an heir, we might want to be able to get a royal marriage with them. At the moment they will get a succession war between Denmark and Bavaria. Now Denmark, we really wouldn't be able to fight them. Oh god, Poland just took, just ate one of their people. That's great. We got a bit of a choice. Berliner Unwille. Frederick II's desire and determination to build a residence on the island of Spree was met with unwille, indignation, by the citizens of Berlin, and in 1448, so 11 years ago, the indignation against the cession of the city's lands for an electoral stronghold culminated in an open revolt. The citizens of Berlin flooded the excavation of the residence Stadtschloss, but Frederick II prevailed and the palace was finally built, the city's rights decisively curtailed. I don't want to have 9 regiments rise up in revolt. We're going to listen to the people, I think. Our ruler is currently 45. He'll die at some point, right? He'll die at some point. I'm not really that worried about building buildings at the moment. And we can't really build a lot of buildings at the moment, so you know what? It is technically all okay. Now, the more observant of you may have noticed that I have aspiring in France. Why is that, you might ask? They have 555 technology-wise. And I'm pretty certain, or at least used to be. Ooh. Livonian Order has announced Brandenburg as a new rival, that's fine. Teutonic Order has been discovered spying on us, oh, that's bad. I'm pretty certain that, as far as I understand the game, I should be able to get a small technology bonus, but I might just be making mistakes here. Let's send this fleet out. He's gonna go protect trade in the Lübeck node. That's going to increase our trade power in the node a bit. And it's going to increase our money that we earn. Also, having a fleet run trade protection, more importantly light ships run trade protection, that'll get you a bit of naval tradition, which means you can get better admirals and whatnot. We've got a new champion of the joust. During a recent jousting tournament, an unheralded commoner surprised all in attendance by besting everyone who had faced him until he was declared the champion. Now we face the awkward decision of what to do with him. We can gain a general with 100 tradition, which basically means we can get a kick-ass general who nobody will be able to oppose for like 40 years. Or we can tighten the rules to make sure that doesn't happen. We're gonna have to sit this out for a while, and I would like the legitimacy back, so I'm gonna err on the side of caution here. It's probably a mistake. Yeah, as far as perhaps that happens later, I don't know. It's not a big loss, I mean, like, would only be like 5%. Perhaps we just need to be of a certain size, I don't know. Oh well, let's put our diplomat to work. We have improved relations with Bohemia until we can no longer do so. I think we'll make Austria a bit happier, and then we'll offer them an alliance. Ooh. End of the Castilian Civil War, bring us closer to Portugal. Interesting. Orthodox rebels are rising up in Moldavia. There's a lot of Orthodox over there. Holy crap. That's good. Venice is currently fighting Hungary. Also very interesting. Can't imagine they'd be very happy about that. How's the Holy Roman Empire doing on all of this? They are they're barely getting imperial authority. They are still getting it though. Okay, now we've got our second fleet over here, or at least our second ship. We're going to send him into the same node. And since we can't build any buildings at the moment, let's build more ships. We can still build 8. There we go. They should merge up eventually. Again, we went over this, Miss Catherine. No, I'm not interested. Ooh. You have a weak claim with your heir. Yeah, our tech cost is going up because we haven't embraced the Renaissance. Let's take a look where the Renaissance is at the moment. So all these Stride provinces have a little bit of Renaissance, but not very much. All these green colored ones fully have it, and the red ones are our land, where it's not present at all. Yeah, we are not doing well, like Renaissance-wise. It's a shame. I might actually go ahead and boost our income a bit. Although everything here is woods, so we'd pay quite a lot more. We improve manpower somewhere to gain extra manpower. We're not getting a lot of bonuses from it at the moment. Ooh, I think we'll upgrade Neumark for like 320 extra manpower. And we'll do it one more time. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Now we have a little bit more manpower. And if we look at the institution mode, it has currently brought a little bit of Renaissance to Neumark. So one of the ways to spread institutions is to develop your provinces. As we can see in the little tooltip, if we spend 60 manpower, if we spend 60 military power right now, we'd get 325 manpower, extra garrison growth, and a tiny bit of Renaissance. It's also going to make the nobility a little bit more loyal, which is a side effect, I suppose. Let's raise additional levies, so we get our manpower back faster. They're going to hate us for it, but that's okay. I think we'll just spend one more point of military power to make them a little bit happier again. Yeah, they'll become happy soon enough. We're not going to send our diplomat back to Austria. We would like that alliance with them. Excellent. Now we're going to quickly check our own diplomacy for our own country. And see that we are now full on diplomatic relations. This basically means, if we get any more, we'll have to start paying diplomatic power every month as a penalty. I think I'll just take the diplomatic tech. We'll get a bit of extra trade efficiency. Naval maintenance will go up, but we barely have a fleet right now. And for the next 5 years we will get extra trade efficiency and less corruption. There we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, nobility being unhappy will go away in a few months. Not really too worried about that. Because we have very high legitimacy, they become even happier. Even faster. And naturally they will reset to a position of 50% happiness. They'll be okay, you know. They won't be exceedingly happy, they won't provide you with the best bonuses. But they won't hate your guts either. Which is very nice. What we could do is we could ask the burghers for money. And then sacrifice a bit of prestige to make them happy again. Or we could demand diplomatic support. Or in the case of the nobility, we could ask for 100 military power. They would hate us. So I don't think we will. But yeah, those are things we could do. I actually think I might want to ask the burghers for a contribution here. Just to get some extra money in the bank for later. Speaking of money, our inflation is not too low. It's gone up a bit higher and a bit faster than I usually would like. But we are quite rich at the moment. Which does benefit us. Let's get some more trade protection in Lübeck. We currently earn 0.99. Partially because of the technology, partially because of our ships. That's nearly doubled since we started deploying our navy there. So that's pretty good. And we can see we have a fleet of 2 ships here. They have slowly merged up. That's also nice. Let's try and improve our relations with the Pope again. There we go. We can get that up back a little bit. Ooh! We get a claim on Greifswald, which is in Pomerania. We also gain 10 prestige. Cool. So now we have a reason to go to war against them. But we still have a truce. Breaking a truce is a big no-no. We'll lose a lot of stability, we'll gain a lot of war exhaustion. Everyone in Europe will hate us because we are an oath breaker, you know. That's not great. We don't want people to hate us when we can avoid it. Autonomy here is slowly going down, that's good, so we'll slowly get a bit more manpower from this place. Frankfurt accepted peace with Bohemia, they'll have to pay them a bit. That's nothing too important, but it is something to keep an eye on. Let's see, should we hire an advisor? I wish there was a better relations over time guy, I would hire him in an instant. Karl I of Austria. So what basically happened is the Holy Roman Emperor died and Austria got re-elected, which means they get even more authority, which makes it easier for them to pass reforms. In between episodes, I decided to cast my vote for Austria, making them even happier with us. Clergy gain a bit more influence, that's fine. Hey, they show up here now. Hello. We could make a generous nation, make them happier, gain more tax modifier. Or we could try and... No, they don't have any influence at the moment, so we can't demand administrative support. You know, I wouldn't mind the extra points. Oh well. Let's deploy this fleet as well, we're gonna protect some more trade. You know, we've got to protect our interests here, they're vital. Alternatively, you are still allied with the Livonian Order and Bohemia. I'm tempted to start a spy ring over there. Oh, we still don't get any... I'm gonna call those spies back from France. I'm gonna send them to the Livonian Order instead. There we go. You have 5 military. Nope, we still can't steal any technology. That's fine. Guess that'll just have to wait a bit. Ooh, we completed our manpower recovery mission. We get extra unrest decrees and extra income. Create a proper fleet. Total navy size at least 75% of our force limit. Or we can go for Conquer Danzig. Manpower recovery speed goes up. Yearly prestige goes up. I want to go for that mission. Especially since creating a proper fleet is going to take a long time. It's going to take us almost a year to build a single ship. And this mission will get us a claim for 25 years. On the province of Danzig, which is exactly what we need to form Prussia. Together with Königsberg over here. And, best of all, I happen to know from experience that taking Danzig, and by extension Marienburg, messes with Poland. Although, to be fair, Poland isn't allied with, isn't having a personal union over Lithuania. Which does mean that Poland's already in a very weak position compared to usual. Like, surprisingly so. I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. But it is something to keep in mind. Let's see, how's our improved relations? Because we're a naive enthusiast, yeah. That's a shame. Could use a bit more Diplo reputation. Things like Diplo reputation and things influence whether... Like how fast negative things go down. Like for example, look at our aggressive expansion. It used to be 1.6. With, yeah. It's just a flat base thing, like 1.6. It used to be that. Now it's 1.7 because of our higher legitimacy, which increased our diplomatic reputations. I think we can actually hire... Yeah, but you are a level 2, like, advisor. They cost a lot more, which is bad. We can get national ideas. I think I'll go for it, to be fair. Just get it so we can get ideas going. I would like my first idea slot to be an economic one. So we'll literally go for economic ideas. It's going to increase our tax modifier. It's going to increase... it's going to decrease construction cost. It's going to increase yearly inflation reduction, which means we won't have to spend anything. And inflation will slowly go down over time, which is great. And it'll even make our army cheaper. Isn't that lovely? And then when we fully max that tree out, we're going to get development cost minus 20%. So it's a lot cheaper to improve our provinces. They recently added a new government type to Prussia, which basically makes it so that Prussia can be played tall. Not wide, but tall. What do I mean with tall? Basically, the more provinces you have, the less good the government type is. Because we now get a unique government. What they want to incentivize, however, is Prussia literally developing its provinces very high instead. You know, getting those ideas will definitely help with that route. And look at that, we are full on manpower. Isn't that great? We currently do not have a truce with the Teutonic Order. We can declare war whenever we feel like it. We can even fabricate a claim on a province. I don't think I will do that, however. Let's see, how long would you take? You still can improve by 36, by 63 more. I think I'll pull you back. We still have quite a bit of aggressive expansion with people, so we're gonna have to be careful. Like, people do not forgive nor forget easily. Although that said, it's down to 29. I want to try and go to war with them. At least take Danzig. Because we have a claim on it, right? Then, I would like to get my hands on Königsberg. Although, I'm not 100% certain how much war score that would give us when we take it. Or rather, aggressive expansion. You know, too much aggressive expansion and we'll get kicked from all sides. Bohemia will be annoyed with us, although aggressive expansion with Bohemia isn't high. They just hate us because we screwed up with the royal marriage thing. Which wasn't great, admittedly. Seems like the Palatinate got an heir. Yeah, strong claim as well. Trade League of Novgorod has disbanded, interesting. Bohemia doesn't want anything to do with us for a while, that's fine. I'd like to try and not make an enemy out of Bohemia yet. Even though going to war with the Teutonic Order will basically do just that. Yeah, they will jump in happily, they hate us. So will the Livonian Order. Poland will certainly join us though. But Poland is very weak in this game compared to normal. Normally they also have the forces of Lithuania on their side. You know, I sort of miss that right now. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Our king is now industrious. We get extra goods modified, which gives us a little bit more trade income, hopefully. Let's build some more ships. Seems like a decent idea. These are told to go home when there's a war on. Which is good, because the Teutonic Order fleet will just butcher them. Like, absolutely butcher them. Ah! We get border friction. We can either lose opinion with the Teutonic Order, which, you know, we're already at minus 200. That's never gonna change. We can put a positive spin on things and lose Diplo power. Or we can revoke the claim, which loses us 5 prestige. And is basically a way out to try and let you improve relations with people you accidentally have claims on. But no. Our people are claiming that our rightful provinces are held by other nations. And we seem to be making no effort to recover them. I mean, I only got the claim like a year ago. Perhaps we'll have to change our policy on this. Bohemia is currently not fighting any wars, which isn't helping us. A quick look at the dynastic map mode. Ooh, we have a von Hohenzollern on the throne here. I don't think we can quite claim the throne. I not allow royal marriages as they lack a monarchy. But we do have a von Hohenzollern on the throne there. That should help spread our dynasty a little, perhaps. Which would make future expansion a lot easier. A court painter is available. We can lose a tiny amount of cash for prestige and stability. Hell yes, I will. That's really good. That is really good. I like it. How are you doing in here, guys? Doing very well, thank you for asking. Truce with Oldenburg has expired, that's fine. Wish we could get someone to fight Bohemia to keep them occupied. I'll improve relations with them again. Not gonna do much, but... hopefully it'll help us with something. Now, what do we do with you, Mecklenburg? We might actually... Mecklenburg, have you been fabricating any claims on anyone? Doesn't look like you have. You've got a diplomatic insult casus belli against Lübeck. You have independent CB against us. If only you went ahead and fabricated a claim on Lüneburg. That way I could go to war for their claim. And basically spread our... make our vassal better, you know? That would be nice. Do we get a military tag or do we wait until Renaissance comes over? I think we don't have a choice. There is no Renaissance over here at the moment. We need this upgrade. Saxony diplomat is done. Right, let's pause. Let's get better infantry. I think we'll go for... Yeah, the Gallo-like will do a bit more morale damage. Which would be nice. Yeah, we'll go all out on the offensive there. We'll see how that goes and how that works out for us. I think it's a good idea to send a diplomat to Poland. Yeah, our relations are dropping with them. We can improve it by a whole 100. I think we should also send them to Denmark, try and get Denmark to like us. So that Denmark doesn't attack us quite as easily. You little boat need to go and protect some trade in Lübeck. That'll do just fine. Income has gone down a little bit, but we are competitive. We are very competitive as it stands. Let's see. You are starting to like us a little bit more, Bohemia. It's only minus 30 now. They're on level 6 military. My god. They've already embraced Renaissance, which means, thankfully, Renaissance will spread a lot faster in their land now. And the faster it gets to their land, the faster it'll spread to us. Well, you know, it's going to take us a long time before we could actually even think about embracing it, sadly. So, you know, we're going to get screwed over technology-wise. Declining power for nobility, that's fine. Means they have less influence. They are back up to mostly normal. We could demand 100 military points. And then call it diet, but again, they'd hate us. I'd almost say it's worth it, though. Almost. Prestige is currently going down a bit, that's bad. Kinda want the prestige to stay as high as we can, oh well. Not really too much we can do about it. Let's, since we have some space here, consider taking some actions against rivals that don't result in war. Or temporarily withdraw our guy in Poland. And we're going to issue... Oh. Crap. We can either lose this ability or gain corruption and lose ducats. I'll gain corruption. Let's issue an embargo of the Teutonic Order. That should get us a little bit of power projection. And it should screw them over with trade and whatnot. We can't really issue an embargo on the Pomerania at the moment. Bohemia just went to war against Bavaria. Right, this might be the moment that we've been waiting for all this time. Oh god. Well, our king died, so we lost stability. We've got an immediate heir, that's good. And we've got our king is in regions, he's ruling immediately. We've got a strong claim on our heir, I like it. 3-2-3, he's balanced. Our current ruler is a 4-3-2, that's also pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy. And Despojo Aquileia. The lands of Brandenburg are now all in the hands of Ernst I, but worried minds fear that the march of Brandenburg might be split among an overabundance of sons. It is clear that once strong lands such as Saxony or Thuringia have suffered hard from being parceled out to the many heirs of the principal title holders, something Ernst I would rather avoid. Indeed, even at the imperial court we have received worried warnings that we have not sufficiently protected our succession. An electorate is expected to be indivisible. We can either get stability and prestige, get Verdun to like us, get Austria to hate us, probably because they are the Habsburgs, and we're basically taking a jab at the Habsburgs here, I believe. Or we can get stability cost modifier until the rest of time, and more chances to get an heir. Holy crap. That is actually a thing worth considering, like, getting an heir fast is really nice. It really is. My god. I think I'll play the long game here, yeah. Like, this'll get us a free stability. If we have to improve stability 10 times, that'll have paid off. I don't really care about the prestige that much, all things considered. Yeah, I will go for that. Oh, Rise of a Pretender. The Disputed Succession. Because we have 90 legitimacy instead of 100, my god. You take one event that rats them out and immediately everyone poops their pants. Right, we're gonna send out this fleet to protect trade in Lübeck again. We need to move over to Uckermark. What we're basically gonna do is we're gonna ignore that event for a little bit. We're gonna move our army over. And we're gonna smack them in the face, hopefully. Ooh, Theresa Benedicta as our new region, our consort. That's not bad. Oh my god. She's a diplomatic buffoon. Great. So yeah, this is perhaps a little cheesy. Probably very cheesy. But hey, look, it's rebels. And we are kicking the crap out of them right away. Why did you get to live? Exactly? Well, they're dead now anyway. So that's them done for. Bohemia is currently fighting in a big war. So we'll move you guys back over there. Bohemia would still join, but they are in debt, right? And their provinces are besieged and occupied. That lowers their willingness to participate. Their war exhaustion is going to go up. That's going to decrease their willingness to participate as well. Bohemia just accepted peace with Mainz. Last jousting tournament just expired in Brandenburg. So I'd say Prussia. It's too early for that. Now. Saxony's fighting in another war at the moment. They're fighting on the same side of Bohemia, okay. I think we'll grab our economic idea. There we go. It's going to get us a bit of No, wait. It's a bit higher because we have a bit of corruption. But we get 10% extra income, which is going to help us massively. We are rooting out corruption slowly. Decreasing it by 0.12 every year. We have positive stability, that's helping. Yeah, I think we'll prepare for a war against the Teutonic Order now. Let's quickly check the army ledger. Want to see their force limit. Want to see what kind of army they have. They have a 14,000 force limit. They have a 14,000 army with 14,600 manpower in reserve. Right. Decent mix of cavalry in there. We're going to unite the armies under a single banner here. I'm not going to make a general out of my ruler. Let's see our tradition. It's actually not bad. Let's hire a general. We get a 0-1-1-1. Not gonna lie, I was hoping for something a little better. You know, even Poland has a 1-1-1-1. But, you know, this guy's gonna help us with sieging, so I guess we shouldn't be too upset. Also, never mind. I thought we were on 6, but we are on 5. We're getting horribly shafted by technology here, I'm afraid. Clergy modifier just expired. So we can now demand administrative support. Excellent. Get some more points. And we're going to make a generous donation to get the loyalty back up. Boom. 3 points. Bohemia is not being occupied anymore. As much, at least. Oh, now they are. Yeah, I think we're going to go and declare this war. We're going to ask Poland to join. We have 10 favors with them. And we will take Danzig. Preferably Königsberg as well, but we'll have to see as we go along. That's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, do let me know by leaving a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. Still a new series. And it does need your support. It would be nice to see that. If you want to watch more Europa Universalis 4 and you are not yet subscribed to the channel, do consider hitting that subscribe button. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a good one, folks.